What we're going to be talking about in this video is how to remove stress, because stress is one of those things that controls so many of our lives and really holds a lot of us back from, really being connected to the moment and being here right now. We have all this stress, we have all this anxiety and all this worry, and the worst part of it is that a lot of us don't even realize that we have the stress, and we don't know where it's coming from. We don't know the foundation of where this stress is even coming from. And I really hate to see this, because I see close family members, I see close friends, and I see so many people around me having so much stress. And not only do they have some stress, they don't even realize that they have the stress or where it's coming from, the foundation of what is causing all of this stress in their lives. And so that's why I'm making this video for you right now, because I don't want you to have any unnecessary stress, any more than necessary at least, because a little bit of stress is always, necessary in life. Maybe not stress, but getting out of your comfort zone, facing your fears. There's always going to be a little bit of fear and stress in life when it comes to taking the next step. But a lot of us just have all this unnecessary stress that is just taking a toll on our body and the actions that we take and our efficiency and our work and whatever it is that we do. And I don't want that for you or for anybody that I know, anybody that I can make an impact on. I don't want them to be stressed more than they really need to be. So, the first key to getting rid of this stress is to have awareness, right? Because awareness is one of those things that is more powerful than people realize, because a lot of people have thought processes that are going on in their head that are, judging the situation, talking about how bad things are, and they don't even realize that they have these thought processes. They're very unconscious. So when you have awareness and you develop the ability to observe the thought patterns that are going on in your head, and what you can do is, this is going to help you to let go of a lot of stress just by doing this alone, just by simply having awareness of what's going on in terms of the thinking that you're having. This is already going to start the process of allowing you to let go of a lot of unconscious stress that you're holding on to, because these thought processes hold on to a lot of stress and we don't even realize it. Because how many thoughts do you have that are negatively impacting the situation that you might not even realize that you're having, that might be negatively impacting your state of being? Because these thoughts are very negative and have a lot of emotions associated with them. And not only is this happening, but you might not be realizing that it's happening. So the first step really is to develop that awareness of what is happening. And so if you don't know how to develop the awareness of what is happening, it really does come down to starting the habit of observing your thinking rather than attaching to it. There's thoughts going on in my head, and that they're just thoughts, and that I can just be almost the witnessing presence of those thoughts. Like, just have awareness that they're there and not take them so seriously. And so if you don't know what I mean, try this quick exercise right now. Close your eyes right now, focus on your breath, and wait for the next thought that comes. Okay, wait for the next thought that comes and just watch that thought. Just be the witnessing presence, and notice that there's the voice in your head, and then there is, the presence that is observing that voice. That is just so there's the voice in your head, and there's you who is observing that voice. And you are not that voice, but you are the presence that is observing that voice. And this goes really deep and is really hard to communicate on camera, but meditation will get you a lot closer to this, because what you'll find is that this awareness doesn't really, it's hard to explain and give an explanation for it, because it's not, something. It's just awareness that is aware of something, and that something happens to be the voice in your head in that moment. And so the key is really to become aware of this negative thinking that is going on in your head, not to take it so seriously, and just be the witnessing presence. And as you do this, you're going to become aware of a lot of stress that's going on in your life. You're going to begin to become aware of a lot of thought patterns that are going on in your head that don't need to be taken so seriously. And as you become more aware, you're going to begin to uncover a lot of stress that you didn't know you had. And then as you uncover it, as you develop the awareness is actually already beginning the process of letting it go and releasing that stress, because you can't release stress that you are not aware of. And so you cannot let go of the darkness unless you bring it to the light. And the light is the awareness. That is the key to purging and processing these negative emotions that you might have, all the stress that's going on. Because that's really the only way. The only way to let go of thought processes that are holding you back, limiting beliefs, negative reactions, negative emotions, interpretations about negative situations. The only way to let go of these things in your life is to have awareness of them. And it's just one of those things that you might not fully understand right now, but if you try that little exercise for more than 2 seconds and maybe do it for 10, 15, 20 minutes, what you'll find is that, it's really beneficial to have awareness of the thoughts that are going on in your head. It's very beneficial to have awareness, because that is the one key to let go of that stress. And I really hope that you apply this in your life, because it's one of those things that, if you just apply this rather than understand it intellectually, and you actually apply what I'm saying, you will feel it in your experience, and you won't have to take my word for it. You're going to start to catch that voice in your head that is negatively interpreting situations in your life, self-judging yourself, stressing over situations like, why is this happening to me? And I can't believe that person would do something like that, and I can't believe that all this is happening to me. Why does this only happen to me? Oh my gosh, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Why am I awake right now? It's like you're almost doing it to yourself, and you don't realize that you're thinking these thoughts, and that it doesn't have to be this way. And so when you have the awareness of that voice in your head, of those thoughts, now you're in a position to let it go much quicker. And so that's all I want to say in this video, is that awareness is key, and starting a meditation habit is really one of the best ways and one of the best tools that you can do to develop awareness. Although it's not necessary, it's a very powerful tool that I always teach everybody that I'm in contact with, all my clients, and anybody that I'm trying to help. So if this video gave you some value or some benefit, consider hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell for the videos that I post every single day that are here to help you how to overcome stress, stop overthinking, and get out of all this conceptual stuff that's going on in your head, and the ability to connect more deeply to the present moment, and finally stop all this unnecessary thinking that is just completely holding us back from being the people that we want to become. So have yourself a great day, and see you in the next video.